Hey, this is Kat from Red Mountain Shaman, and I share shamanic wisdom through dreams, visions, nature, synchronicities, intuition, channeling, art, music, photography, and shamanic journeys. Welcome back to my channel. So today I have two channelings. One is from Metatron and one is from White Buffalo Calf Woman. Before I get into those, I wanted to share a few interesting experiences that I had. And the first one was we were walking in our neighborhood in the evening, and we saw a cloud that looked like a DNA strand. And then next to it, we saw another cloud that looked like a rib. And this was last month. And then today, we saw it again. There was like a DNA strand. It almost kind of looked like a tornado DNA strand. That was very interesting. And there was again like a spine and a rib kind of next to it. So I thought, because I saw the same two clouds twice, that there must be a message to that. So White Buffalo Calf will go into that. And then the second thing that happened to me was I usually always wear skirts, and the skirt just kept ripping over and over again. It ripped on a license plate when I was going around my car. It ripped on the door thing when you pass by. It ripped on that. It ripped on. Then I was just sitting at my desk and I heard a rip just sitting there. So then I knew that there was something going on. So then after that, I was just in a store and I heard a song called Torn. And I'll put that in the comments if you want to hear it. It's just a pop song. It's not my normal kind of music that I listen to, but it definitely seemed like it was the same day that I was sitting there and my skirt just ripped, just sitting there doing nothing. So I think it got caught on like something on my desk or something like that. I'm not sure how it happened. But and then I just kept mending the rips because they were skirts that I loved. So I would sew them up, and then it would rip again, and I'd sew it up. And it literally happened probably like with two different skirts, probably about 8 times. And luckily they're full of fabric, so you can't really see the mends very well. But then I wanted to share the new moon message from Metatron, and this was from last month, and it really kind of came about after that. So during the month, it really manifested what this message was about. So I just wanted to go back and share last month's new moon message first. And here's what Metatron said. Dearest daughter of light, I have come as a witness of the great shift upon your planet at this time. Humanity is expressing even further upgrades of consciousness. Well-being is manifesting in those who are in alignment with the new ways of being. Old ways of being are falling away as the light of the Creator streams in. Everything within you that is not of love is bubbling to the surface so you can feel the emotions and move through them. Cry if you need to cry. Let the tears flow with the old energy that is moving through you and out of you. The same is happening with the Earth as she opens up new energy centers and clears out old frequencies. Many of you who work with energy are assisting the Earth as you also work on your own field of energy. As old energy is released, new energy centers are sometimes activated. This can result in a flood of emotion, as well as new waves of light that are pushing through your energetic bodies. Be gentle and patient with yourselves as you allow for the new frequencies to move through you and through the earth you walk upon. Seek assistance as needed from higher beings of light, as we are delighted when you reach out to us. As all seems as if it is collapsing, this is in a sense true. Yet, as old energy is being released, so it is on the earth plane with old systems, beliefs, and institutions. What has not been right will be righted. What has been stolen will be returned. What has been inverted will be reversed. Be at one with the Creator of all that is, and you will be led to truth, justice, and liberation. So be it. I am Metatron, angel of God's true light. Thank you, Metatron. So during the month, I definitely did a lot of crying, and I was super emotional, and I'm glad I had a warning about this because it was really intense. And so there was a lot of releasing of old stuff that was within me. So if you were feeling that could have been the reason. And now I'm going to share the message from White Buffalo Calf Woman for this new moon, which is coming up on the 18th in about a week. And she also explains some of these interesting experiences that I had with the tearing of my skirts and then the mending of the skirts, and also the DNA and the rib clouds that we saw twice. So it's pretty interesting. So this is what she said. Enjoy. Greetings, beloved daughter of the light. I come today that humanity might move into a state of joy. The tearing of your clothing is symbolic of grieving the old world or releasing the pain and trauma it has caused you. Cry and mourn, as it will help the lower dense energies move through you and out of you. In days of old, tearing of garments was a reminder of one's humility and declaration of loss. Remember that the old world is no longer, and it is okay to mourn what you are losing. But that which you are losing shall be renewed in magical ways if you are listening to your guides and teachers and connecting with the Great Spirit. You cannot build a new structure with the crumbling old structure standing in the way. It must be torn down. The tearing down of the old world is in progress, and many of you will be feeling this energetically, and it may result in strong emotions at this time. The rending or tearing of the garments is symbolic of death, and the mending of the garments is symbolic of rebirth. My new moon message to you and yours, dear one, is to allow for the death of whatever is keeping you from birthing new plans, ideas, projects, and works of art. Let go whatever is keeping you from co-creation with the Most High. The time is getting closer when you will see a rebirth in society. The Renaissance men and women of the new earth will be emerging out of the shadows. They have the support of the Great Spirit and of the universal loving energies and entities that wish to see the new paradigms of love, health, unity, creativity, truth, and justice come into materialization. This is what we mean when we encourage those of you who are working with the light to bring heaven to earth. It is an intense yet beautiful time to be living in a body on earth right now. The possibilities are endless for the new heavenly timelines to come into being on your planet. As your DNA continues to ignite and repair itself, the new human begins to come forward in a myriad of ways. Healers of earth and healers of humans will come out of the woodwork and will be given avenues and opportunities to shine. At some point in the future, there will be so much light shining that the darkness will all but fade into oblivion. The rib of Adam was a metaphor for divine creation. You can take something organic and expand its creation, as you are part of the Creator. Watch your resources multiply as you expand the creations of your mind. Develop your intuition and heightened sense of divine connection in order to be led to your highest path and purpose. We have asked you many times, what makes your heart sing? What brings you peace and joy? In what ways can you serve others with your talents? What are you continually driven to create? I ask you these questions because they are indicators of the direction in which you may want to explore. Be at peace even in your sadness or emotional healing, for it is all for your highest good that these lower emotions, such as remorse, regret, anger, sorrow, and all dense feelings that come to the surface for transmutation and healing at this time, so you can be a clear conduit and channel to heal others. If you are doing self-healing and shadow work, it means you are being prepared for something bigger, and in the process, you will be led to a greater knowing of your mission here at this momentous time on Earth. Let the light of the sun move through you each day and allow its healing rays to purify your body, mind, and spirit. I am White Buffalo Calf Woman, and as you know, I come from the company of heaven, and we are of the stars, you and I. I merge my energy with you, as you in turn send out healing energy to Earth and others. We are all connected through the Great Spirit that oversees all. What a world is coming. Aho. Thank you, White Buffalo Calf Woman. That's a very inspiring message. And if you'd like to support this channel, it really helps to press like, subscribe, leave a comment. And if you'd like more about my healing work, you can see that in the links below. Have a great week. Until next time.